Which I'm guessing is not the case?
Based on everything I've seen so far,
it's probably not here. An airplane, who are they flying?
show are ready to go. Okay?
Good early evening, hockey fans. The Dan K Show continues its trek around the spacious New England Sports Center, our third rink in 3 games. Because, sometimes you make a plan to be on one rink for the whole day, and the rinks change before you arrive at the event. So what do? In the words of Ross from Friends, you pivot, you pivot, you pivot. Lucas will be down at ice level eventually. Lucas will be checking out everything going on down there at ice level with the Rockets and the Boston Junior Eagles. He'll have on-ice interviews with the coaches. We'll have intermission interviews. Remember, it's 17, 8.5, 8.5, 17. For those of you who hate math like I do, this will be difficult, but work with me on it. I'll try to help you out. It's going to be a fun game, man. These are 2 great squads at the U16 level. The Boston Junior Eagles taking on the New Jersey Rockets. We circled this Eagles team on our schedule as a team we needed to see. And this Rockets organization always churns out tough, talented New Jersey-based players here. So this is going to be a fun one here in Marlboro's New England Sports Center. The Dan K Show presents Boston Junior Eagles, New Jersey Rockets. If you're wondering what that scurrying sound is, it's not a groundhog in the booth. That's Lucas picking up his mic. Lucas!
Well, the good news is, Dan, is that my microphone works.
Yes.
Which is always a good sign. I apologize for the scurrying.
Bad news, he saw his shadow, and we will now have 8 weeks of hockey. No, 8 less weeks of hockey? I don't know. Would it be good or bad?
I think it would be, I cast a big shadow. That's the problem. It's not hard to miss. So I feel like hockey is just a normal amount of hockey.
That's it. I'm only on my 2nd cup of coffee today, which for Dan K is pretty healthy. Good for me.
You're out here making good choices, Dan. It's a long day. We got to make sure that, our coffee regimen is solid.
Usually I'm on cup 28 by now.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I get a little clammy hands and I can climb the building like Spider-Man. Face-off one here. Let's play hockey. It is hockey time here in New England. Stolen away by the Rockets. Thrown in deep. Down after this one to play it into the corner. Trying to find it. Trying to find their way back out. Kicked along. Gibson can't get there. Given back on. Steering it along. Balzarati can't get there either. He's hit hard into the boards. Whistle blows. Call here. Stoppage on the ice. Okay, the Junior Eagles roster's right, Lucas, but we're going to have to do something about this Rockets roster. At some point, I might ask you to run into the room and see if they have a line chart for this team, because none of it's matching on this 16U roster. Yeah, none of it matches. They have names on the back, which is a big help. Spitznagel to the right here. Rubin back in the right defenseman position. Face off one back, given to Rubin. Rubin holds there. Looking for a pass. He puts it through. Save made, paddled away. Good little stop there in net. Looking for who's got the start here. Looks to be, as that one's thrown in net, save made again. Looks to be Ryan Kazmuz who gets the start in net for this Boston Junior Eagles side. They are known for good goaltending. Malahi comes from the Boston Junior Eagles. Let me get that out of your way there. Tell you, the work of the folks with Hockey TV, it is just tireless. We do nothing but give them challenges. And I feel like we have been put in their lives to make it just a little bit more difficult. But they make ours easier. So at least one of us wins in the ordeal. Round to the corner it goes. Spinning and clearing that one out. Power play chance here for the Rockets. First time today the New Jersey Rockets are on the power play. Power plays, as all power plays are, brought to you by the Dan K Show. At _Dan K Show. Make sure to follow the Dan K Show all season long. That's touched. Offside should have been whistled, was not, and it'll just stay live and be cleared back out. Goaltender out of his net to settle it back down. Keeping it live here. Tipped along. Spinning pass gets blocked and away. Settling this one down out of his net. Looking for a pass. Can't find his way. Stolen to blue line. Centering on the Spitznagel. Stolen away one more time and cleared. Gibson will retreat. Netminder out of his net to settle it down. Halfway through the power play. Left there, a little miscommunication. Thought he was going to keep it. He did not. High pressure put on by Brendan Gorman. Gorman can't get there. Stolen away. Kicked up towards center. On it there is Heyman. Heyman can't get now. He gets it back. Takes the wrister. Low save made. Thought they had the goal. They did. It's a power play goal. And the Rockets take a 1-0 lead And with that whistle, I'm going to start to kind of dive into my book here because it appears the booklet does not have one player from the roster of the New Jersey Rockets correct, which leads me to believe that there might have been a little bit of a mix-up here in the book. So Lucas is working on a sheet. He's got a piece of paper in hand, which is very helpful. Thankfully, Lucas is here. That goal scored there by the Rockets. When I send Lucas down to ice level, I'll make sure he can find out who got the goal. 1-0 to score a power play goal for the New Jersey Rockets. Thank you, Lucas, and this will be very helpful. Lucas, I told the folks at home I'll have to send you down to find out who scored the goal because the sheet was completely wrong. There you go. This is it. This should be it. Stolen away. Back out it comes. Rubin retreating, trying to play the defense. Hard hit there on the zone entry. Fired up off the boards. Good little Plinko pass. Thinking about coming out of his net was Kazmus. He will not. Icing's waved off into the corner boards. Hard hit there. Looking back up. Garachi asking for it. He'll get it with a one-timer. Deflected off the side of the netting. Good board battle there, looking for the puck. Settling it is the Boston Jr.Eagles. I can get rid of this paper that is completely incorrect. That's got to be another team, Lucas. That was very confusing for me. Low to high game for the Rockets. Good little Plinko pass to Garachi. Garachi tips it back in. Stolen away. Back out towards the blue line. On go the Jr.Eagles. That's Ryan Meager with it. Meager has it taken away. Holding and waiting. Garachi with the pressure. Around it goes. Elias is taken into the boards. Stolen away one more time. Good little move there. Passes it off for the one-timer, teed up and deflected out of play. 13:55 to go, first period of play. And for the first time after doing just about everything you could do before a broadcast starts, I introduce into the booth my right-hand man, my consigliere, mon Michel, mon frère, mon petit sandwich au saucisson. It is Monsieur Lucas Jones.
Hola, Dan. It is a pleasure to finally join you. We are on the third game of today.
Third rink of today. We've seen some phenomenal hockey.
And we'd like to thank everyone who's helping us make today possible, including everyone from Hockey TV.
DeLay hands this one off. Shot taken, save made. And with that save, we can now announce who's in net for those New Jersey Rockets with a one-goal lead. Nicholas von Kaufman gets the start. He is a large and in-charge netminder for this U16 squad.
Yeah, he's going to be the guy back there, right? We've seen this team be really successful on the strength of the back of their goaltending, on the strength of their defense, and that's going to continue here.
Into the corner, board battle will ensue. Both of these teams going to try to see who can win the board battle. Rubin with it. Rubin takes a shot, deflected off a skate. Spinning try goes wide. Good second chance opportunity for Timmy DeLay, and he did not have any delay finding that loose puck as this goes down for an icing. 13:15 to go, first period of play. Remember, this game will be played out for the math fans at home, 17 in the first period, 8.5. Then we'll cut the ice. Then you'll play 8.5. Then you'll play 17.
Easy.
Easy, man.
Easy to keep track of.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
The one interesting thing, and I think maybe this doesn't get talked about enough at these showcases, is that the way that they play these games. Certainly these teams are up for the challenge, but it is certainly a challenge to come out here and play the game the way that these showcases are designed.
Well, talk about Coach Noel Rubin on the bench over there for this Rocket side. This is his second game he's coached in 20 minutes.
He had
just
to do
got
the same
done with
run.
us. We both ran over to this rink. He and I sprinted over here for another one.
I don't know if he knows it yet, but he's about to get interviewed again.
Twice. Double the interviews, double the fun for Noel Rubin. Given out here. Good little look for Greatorex. Greatorex has it wide. Tries the center and passes. Man lost an edge. Nowhere there. Out on the outlet pass. He finds Brown with it. Brown holds. Nifty little move to hand off. Trying to bring it through to the center. Shot deflected. Blocked out of the way. Good block shot there. In the way of it was Michael Callow, who of course is related to great lawyer, fictional lawyer Jerry Callow.
With a C.
With a C. That one's thrown in front. Those of you who did not get the reference, you were probably not watching My Cousin Vinny because this is a younger audience.
And we are old.
My Cousin Vinny, Joe Pesci. That one's pushed in front. Couldn't connect. Out it comes to the circle. Now out to the blue. Trying to hold that one in. He cannot. That's Brendan Fitzgerald. He'll tag back up. Wait and hold. Now leaves this one off. Nice little pass off. Chodor cares to get there. He has it taken away and into the corner now. Trying to chisel it up. Down it goes on to Wilson. Wilson holds wide. Wilson back behind. Trying to go low to high here with Callow. Callow to the blue line. Shot gets blocked. Body in front of it. William Lawrence with the block shot. Out on the break now. 2 on none. Good little leave-off shot. Kick, save, rebound, try. Score! Creating the break. Creating the opportunity. And on the second chance there, the rebound try. Score. It's Michael Rubin.
And what a great job by the Rockets team as well. You saw a little bit of grace on that particular offensive play. Carry into the zone, don't really have a chance on it. The spinning pass finds a shooter, takes the shot. Second chance opportunities. We can't say it enough because of how important they are.
Yeah, and I mean it's a situation where I talk about it all the time. As this one shot on net immediately, going after it again of the Rockets. Fired on in front, can't connect. East to west pass here, gets his man Meager. Meager finds a zone entry shot, didn't go. It looked like it had to go home and just steered wide. What a good zone entry from Meager, timing it up. Backhand try on net, save made, trying to hold on to it, now getting the whistle there. Good lower half power from Kazmuz.
Yeah, that's really impressive thing about these. We saw it in the U15 game we just did a few moments ago, and now carrying over into the U16 game. The lower half strength of these goaltenders.
Yeah.
They get pushed around in there, and they need to be able to hold their ground and hold on to the puck, and that comes from the weight room. We heard that from the players in the U15 as well. So spending the time, putting in the hours in the weight room is what leads to becoming a successful hockey player.
That's right. It's a guy who listens, pointing aggressively in the booth at Lucas. Big hit there. Plinko pass up to Hannon. Hannon tries to get a center on, can't do it. Elias with it. He'll go back to the corner. Elias looking for a way out. He'll pitchfork it up towards center. Catches the glove. 2-on-1 break now. Staying wide is Meager. Takes the pass, takes the shot, 5-hole, and he scored! Ryan Meager! Anything but with the 5-hole score.
What a great job. That's an excellent carry into the zone, keeping the space between you and your teammate. Your first instinct is to jump over there, try to provide some support. The best support that you can give a teammate is to come in and help him by staying wide, finding the space, and creating a great shot on net.
A day in the life of the Dan K Show. Here's your pen. Lucas and I just had each other's pens somehow. Reeling it around, whistle blows. It'll come back out, offsides the call. So far we've had goals scored by Michael Rubin. One goal that Lucas will find out about when he gets to ice level for the Rockets that I did not see who scored it because I didn't have the names of the players at the time. And then a goal from the Boston Jr.Eagles that came off the stick of Ryan Meager. A big-time 5-hole score to get his team 1 goal down here. Good battle for Meager there. Spinning there, trying to get the clearance, cannot. Reeled around behind the net. Letting it go by his Kazmuz. Into the corner, fighting for it. Trying to get physical with it. Good little push there. Good board battle ensues. Fighting for it, scraping for it, clawing for it. Good pass out. Trying to get his way through. On that pass there was Greatorex. Greatorex gets it across center. Trying wide, steering to the corner, spinning, looking back up towards the blue, but gets bodied off puck. Nice little jump into the play there by Gorman. Gorman tries to gore this one out to the blue line, does. Spinning shot goes wide, looking for a good bounce, won't get it. Out around the boards, 10 minutes to go in the first period, and this is all offense early. Pushing it in, down deep it goes. Good little spinning pass. Lucas, if you ever need a cheat sheet off my Boston Jr.Eagles cheat sheet, feel free. I'll hold it out like this. Work together. Swim upstream,
The broadcast team. We put the team in broadcast team.
Stolen away from Lawrence. Lawrence has it, gives to Bush. Bush couldn't hold on. Taken away one more time. Thrown off the boards, reeled up off the glass, taken down with a catching glove. Thought about centering, he'll turn back behind. Holding on the backhand side. Garachi waiting for it at the blue line. He'll leave off there. Onto that one now is going to be Matthew Balzerati. Balzerati gets there. Balzerati trying to hold on to it at the corner. Big hit by Balzerati there. Tell you what, this Balzerati does 185. Shot from an odd angle. Hits the side of the net, doesn't go. Trying to push it home, trying to cover it up. A rebound try, couldn't shove home. Another shot is blocked. A flurry of action in front of the net of Kazmuz. Pass across is blocked again. Shoveled out towards center. Good clearance. Eagles need a desperate change here. Spinning it right back at it. That's Rubin already with one. Tried to go 5-hole blocked. Turned over again. Eagles a dangerous pass in their own zone. Rockets pressure, making things happen right now. Shot is shrugged aside. Odd angle shot from behind. Caught the pad of Kazmuz and didn't go.
You know, Dan, that's one of the hardest shots to defend. When you're crouched down in that goaltender position, to be able to pop up and get solid contact on that high shot is really, really impressive.
Veremyev on it. Veremyev there. He'll try to go wide with it, holding on. Stolen away from him. With that one was Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald shovels to the corner, looking for an outlet pass. He'll pitchfork it up to center. Brown jumps up into the air, makes the play. Wilson couldn't be found. Left shouting Wilson into the void. At the circle, D-man to D-man pass. Fitzgerald again trying to make that saucer. Gets it stolen, staying wide. Has a man in front, couldn't connect. Gets the man at the point with the wrister low. Save made, covered up. Frying pan to the fire. A huge stop by Kazmuz to get the whistle.
Great zone control by Kazmuz too. You know, we saw in the last game, coach telling the goaltender, hey, the whistle's your friend. If you're feeling pressure, hang on to that thing. And we're seeing that right now by Kazmuz. Has a great command of where his opportunities are. When he has the ability, throw the puck back out there, keep it going. But when you have to close it up, the whistle is your friend.
The whistle's your friend. Lucas, you said that 3 times today, and I've agreed with it every time. Play the hits, that's what they say, right?
Exactly.
So thrown ahead, a break, trying to get it tangled up is Meager with the shot! Gloved aside, doesn't go. Meager was back there just hiding out, waiting for that one. Puck got free, Meager got freer. He tried to go glove side and got it shrugged away. A real good look on the break for number 13.
Yeah, that was a great recovery, too. You know, almost went down, losing an edge there. Able to recover, get a decent shot on net, and now it looks like the Rockets are going to be down a man.
I mean, on top of it, he draws a slashing call against the Rockets, and with that, the Boston Junior Eagles are on the power play here, down by 1. Up to the blue, on Elias. Elias with it. He'll try to think about a shot. Instead, he'll kick it back up to the point. Takes the wrister through, body save made, covered up. Whistle blows, 6:59 to go here in the first period of play. 1:51 on a power play for the Eagles.
Great job by number 10, Caden Haffel, who's out there skating across right in front of his goaltender, moving bodies out of the way, knowing that puck's hitting the ice, limiting second chance opportunities.
Trying to win it back, he does. Elias tried to pinch, couldn't get to it. It's cleared out the center. Brill almost had a break. He's going to keep the high pressure on. He's helped by Balzarati. Balzarati will go in through it here still pressuring Elias. Elias has support. Instead, he'll now shovel it up. Goes past Delay. Delay runs on after it with Greater X in support. Into the corner. 19v19 battle there. 2 19s bumping into each other into the corner boards, trying to separate man from puck. 6.5 to go first period. 2-1 your score. Rockets with the early lead. Plinkoed out, good clearance. Big part of the PK is that clearance and that change around that 50-second mark, Lucas.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really, really good job by the power play unit here. Getting fresh legs on the ice, a lot of control.
Oh, talk about control there. Lawrence almost forced a turnover and stole that one away. That got tangled up in Delay's skates. He's tired, he'll head to the bench. There's another turnover in their own zone. Rockets with it. Rockets playing like they're the ones up a man right now. Junior Eagles struggling with the puck. They'll reset, they'll settle, they get their change. Wilson shoves it along. Throwing another good play. Look at the high pressure from this Rockets side, making it nearly impossible for the Eagles to get ahead. Wilson holding. Wilson pressured off this puck, bodied there. Hitting him hard into the boards, that's Veremyev. Veremyev gets to it. Good little pass, stolen away, kick to center. Rubin will have to spin and just dump it in deep. Around the boards it goes, kicked behind, back to play, it's Rubin. He'll rattle this one along up towards center. Down after it, there's Fleming, all the way back into his own zone. Joe Fleming there. Leaves off behind the net. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The power play over for the Eagles. They come up empty on this one. That's caught, gloved, held by the netminder of the Rockets there, Nicholas von Kaufman.
Well, Junior Eagles not really able to make much out of that power play opportunity, but they're going to have a face-off now in the offensive zone. They got 5 minutes and 5 seconds left in this first period of play. Plenty of time to kind of build on what they've been doing so far in this game.
Face off one back. Rubin loses the edge for a second, but holds on to the puck. He'll reel it around the boards. Good battle there. Quick wrister deflected high. Save made. Blockered away. Huge stop by Von Kaufman. Around the boards it goes. Trying to pressure there. Fighting for it. Held back behind. Loda high in front. Sticked away again. Good play there. Rubin thought he could get to it. Could not. Now that sticks it away. Shot high. Save made in the catching glove. Whistle blows. I'll tell you what, it's a flurry of action in this one. The offense is feeling comfortable right now. A lot of space to make those shots.
Yeah, so far today the story has been purely defensive, but now we're starting to see two of these high-flying U16 teams that are really out there just acting like a bunch of firing squads on these poor goaltenders.
Was that a shot at me? Are you saying I've been defensive today? What
No.
have I been defensive about? At what point today have I been defensive?
I've never been defensive in my life.
Never defended anything in my life.
And it looks like we got a
Net off the boards. The net is floating.
the goaltender's stick stuck in the net.
Stuck in the net. Net floating into the air, flying away. Look at that. That just took off.
Yeah. Well, we've said that once the net comes off the first time.
Know what's the key?
What?
Hot pegs. Fresh pegs. You heat the pegs. I'm dead serious.
No, I'm
Heat the
not.
pegs?
I think that would work. I
I don't think the water's hot enough. Heat the pegs.
got to get these guys some hot water.
Spinning shot was deflected off the side of the net. Had the opening, couldn't get it home. Back wide in the corner. Thought about a pass, makes it up to Gibson. Gibson tries to put that little jam action there on net. Tell you what, Lucas, Gibson trying to put a solo act on out there.
Yeah, rocking and rolling on that one for sure.
This one's all the way back for Meager. Meager's been everywhere so far, the only goal scorer thus far for the Boston Jr.Eagles. They're looking to get their second time this one back up. New Jersey Rockets trying to keep the pressure on. That's Spitznagel who deals out the hit there. Plinko pass up towards Fitzgerald. He has it poked away from him by Haffel. Halfield gets there. He'll have to go off for the change now. No, he stays out there on the ice. Odd bounce off the boards, back behind the net. Holding, waiting, pressured by Lawrence. Lawrence chasing him the whole way down, trying to get that puck away from Lyons. Lyons has it stolen away. Meager gets it back at center. Lays this one off. He's going to create a break for Gorman. Gorman, one-on-none shot, low, save made. Pad stop by Von Kaufman.
What a great angle of attack as well. We had a really good shot from up in the booth on where he was looking for that. Looking to get just under the blocker on the right side, the left side for the goaltender, right under the glove. Really great wrister from that shooter. An amazing chance.
3:13 to go, first period of play. Face off one, all the way back at their own net. Leaving that one off there was Kazmus. Fired up off the stick out to center. Halfley gets to it. Goes through the legs of Greatorex. Lyons backs in with a pretty good hit there. Halfley gets it back. He goes wide of it. Spinning, looking back up to the blue. Bush asking for it, won't get it. Tips back along. Balzerati getting involved now. Throwing up off the stanchion. Takes a little bit of a hard bounce towards center. Halfley chops it deep. This time he'll go for the change. A good long shift for that young man. 2:30 to go. First period of play after this. We'll have a stoppage, then 8:30 and halftime. That one's taken on in front, trying to jam it home. Sprawling stop made by Kazmus.
What a great post-to-post save by Kazmus on that one. Really showing his versatility as a goaltender. Not just able to make the positioning saves, he's able to move that body, get it across the crease, and still make the stop.
Big post-to-post move by that young netminder to make that stop. Tangled up here in the skates, trying to get it on net, cannot. Steering this pass along. Good little Plinko pass out towards center. Holding and waiting through the 5-hole, trying to get the Fleming, will not. Off the boards again. Spinning with that one is Brill. Brill enters the zone with it. Holding that one in. What a hustle play there to keep it alive. Around the back of the net he goes. Holding for it. Waiting for it. Can't find his man. Here goes Wilson. Wilson leaves this one ahead. Backhand try on net. Paddled. Gloved. Held on to. Whistle blows. 1:59 to go. First period of play.
And another little nifty set of movements right there. You have the guy on the left-hand side unable to really corral the puck. So what does he do? He pokes it forward into the zone, allows his centerman to come up, skate on, pick up that puck. That's a great example of teamwork.
2-1 to score. Jersey Rockets in the lead. Rubin with it. Rubin wrists it. Glove through bodies. No trouble there for Von Kaufman.
Little stop and go, keep it in the zone. You know, you keep winning those face-offs, you'll create an opportunity for yourself. But you keep getting those accurate shots on net. Continue to test that goaltender.
Tell you what, goaltender of this size, though, it's going to have to be some greasy goals if you want to put up a bunch. Got to throw pucks at him. Got to try to get those bodies in front for those rebound chances. Guy's 6'6" between the pipes, and there's not many times in the U16 level that you played against a 6'6" goaltender. I can guarantee you that. Delayed penalty call coming up here against the Rockets. They'll get the touch, get the whistle. That's Rubin who reaches out for it. 1.5 minutes to go. And it's going to be a big, important Junior Eagles power play here.
And that's a frustration penalty. That's a slash on Spitznagel, it looks like. Yeah, it's a little bit of frustration on the part of this Rockets team. They're, in the last few minutes at least, not really able to stop this Junior Eagles attack. They're not really able to hold on to the possession as much as they'd like. And I think you saw him chasing back into his own zone, created that frustration penalty.
Face off here being taken by Balzerati. Thrown deep into the zone. Look for that high pressure of the Rockets here on the penalty kill again. You saw it so well from Lawrence, who forced 3 turnovers the last go-around. Balzerati was also involved. Junior Eagles with a good zone entry. Joyce on it now. Joyce holds and waits. He fires this one over to Delay. Delay leaves it off to the dot. Back up to Delay. Delay has Joyce in support. Has to get some more space. He'll leave off for Joyce. Joyce, no shooting lane yet. He'll steer it down deep behind. Back up for Joyce. Trying to open up some shooting lanes. Still none. Good disciplined defense from the Rockets. Delay has it tipped away but gets it back. Up to Joyce with the shot off the body there. Trying to get a deflection. Wouldn't find it. Lucas now going to head down to ice level. 47 seconds to go. Leaving himself very little time. Very trusting of his speed. 39 seconds to go. Out comes Fitzgerald across center. Is it stolen away from him? Not for long. Gets it right back. Hard hit by Lawrence. I'll tell you what, Lawrence on the PK has created another turnover here. Now entering the zone, looking for the puck. Won't get it. What a job there. I mean, he has played a physical game. He's created turnovers, and he did it again here. And now you look at it. I mean, this has just been an incredible job. Veremyev there and Lawrence both with the high pressure on this shift. This PK has been strong. Another turnover there. Almost getting it out. Now they do. Greater X gives it ahead. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whistle going to blow. Horn going to sound. 24 seconds remain on the power play. Remember, stick around. We're going to go right to the second period of play. It'll be an 8.5 minute second period here as Lucas heads over to the Junior Eagles bench to see if he can talk to the coaching staff. He's going to bounce around here. Coaching staff looking at Lucas, pointing out who's going to be the odd man on the bench who has to do the interview with Lucas Jones. Love this. Love seeing this. 8:30 to go. 2-1 the score. Rockets up early 2-0. Got out of the gates fast. Junior Eagles answered back with a Ryan Meager score, making it 2-1. This is going to be a fun game down the stretch here. Both of these teams highly talented, highly skilled. When we saw this one on the schedule, we circled it. We always pick out a handful of games. Usually do 4 or 5 at one of these events, and this was one of them. This was one of the ones we picked out. Easy pick for us here. Junior Eagles squad, this Rockets squad, always incredible. Again, if you're watching along with us, you can watch the Dan K Show each and every week. We'll have highlights from this week's games, including this one. Every Thursday, youtube.com, look up the Dan K Show. You can go to dankshow.com. That's www.dankshow.com. You can go to Twitter. You can go to Facebook. You can go to Instagram. You can follow us at _Dan Show. And you can go to USPHL.com, go to the Fan Center, and also find us at the Dan K Show there. A lot of ways to find us. We try to make it easy. We try to make it fun. And now Lucas going to have some fun with coach of the Boston Junior Eagles here. You can see the coaches kind of razzing him, making fun of him, saying, you're the one who's going to have to take this interview. And Lucas, take it away.
Thanks, Dan. Down here on the Junior Eagles bench, we're in sort of halftime, sort of end of period one, right? We've got these showcase schedules going on. What are you seeing from this Rockets team that they're throwing your way so far?
Tons of discipline on the forecheck. We were just talking to our guys about, not looking to the middle of the ice every time. They're forechecking in layers. So, Wingers got to be disciplined, get into their wall, and we're lucky it's only 2-1 right now.
What are some adjustments you guys are making? I heard kind of, a couple of different points you guys are making on the bench. What are some adjustments you're focused on for this second period of play?
Just moving our feet. We got a lot of skill and speed. Typically in the split season, we don't play teams that are this disciplined and structured, so I think it's really good for these guys to be challenged this way and have to figure out ways to beat that disciplined forecheck.
And lastly, down at this U16 level, the focus is really on developing the skill and the speed. What are you guys doing? What's the day in, day out look like for your squad?
We practice 2 times a week. We're on the ice with the 16s and 18s. And like I was saying, we have a ton of skilled players who play, in New England prep hockey. And the biggest thing is just teaching them that, hey, prep hockey, the split season, it's not an extension of Summer League. These national bound teams, full season teams that we're playing have been together since August. And that's who we're going to be challenged by week to week. So it's really just about taking it seriously and coming every day to work.
Coach, thanks a lot. Back up to you, Dan.
Great work down there at ice level, Lucas. A great interview talking about the Boston Junior Eagles organization, about the development of these players and the work they do with this split season squad. I'll tell you what, it's one of the organizations you put a highlighter on that just stands out with greatness. Here's a 2-on-1 now, trying to tie it up, shot low, save made. Good pad stop there by Von Kaufman again. Elias tried to tip it home. Back out towards center it goes. Battling on this puck. Losing an edge. Goes backhand. Trying with a pass in front. Pitchforked up. Held down by the glove. Slap shot from the point. No. Rebound. Try off the post. Rang the post from in front. Another shot. Top shelf. Score. Bar down Selly. That one goes top shelf, homie. And Veremyev makes the score. That's a big time goal to make it 3-1. Gleb Veremyev there, the 6'3" tall forward, large and in charge to plug that one home, making it 3-1. And now for the Junior Eagles, you just talked about it during the interview. Got to keep that discipline. Have to keep yourself in the game, and you got to realize that this team's going to be relentless. They're going to be tough to deal with all day long. They're not going to give in. 7:10 remaining in this split second period. Remember, for those of you math fanatics at home, the opposite of me, 17, 8.5, ice cut. We cut the ice. 8.5, 17. So remember that. It's always tough, Lucas.
Always tough, and we always have to, I feel like, double check. We go like, that. We're still doing that, right? We're still doing that before we start calling it halftime?
Yeah, when we say halftime, I feel like every hockey fan in the world cringes. Back behind, low to high, setting it up here. Tilted along, wristed through bodies, blocked on the way through, couldn't reach the net. Back out with this one, giving on to Spitznagel. Spitznagel throws it off the boards and in deep. Around they go, hard hit there, spinning him through it, putting him through the washer machine there. Fighting for it, battling for it, chopping at it. Reeling it around the boards, good bounce there off the Zamdors. Meager on it, Meager hard hit, deals with that one. Looks to be okay getting back up, he's right back into it. Out they come, fired up ahead, looking for Meager, jumping in the way of that passing lane, taken down with the glove, stolen away, poked out, stolen again by Fleming. Fleming's hit hard there, he's almost down to a knee, back up on his feet. He'll throw it against the glass, down behind to play it. Bouncing puck, Fleming gets to stick to it again. Low to high, trying to get a man in front there. That's where the miss has been right here. The Junior Eagles are starting to get that puck deep. And what you need, and you'll hear it from the coaching staff on the bench, you got to get that guy in front, got to plant that body in front, got to use that size, got to make it tough. Again, you're facing a 6'6" tall goaltender. It ain't going to be easy to put the puck home. You got to get yourself close, you got to score close range.
Yeah, it's a lot of physical space that goaltender will take up. You got to get him to start moving around.
Nifty little move there, back up to the blue line, thinking about moving it along to Joyce, he will. Joyce with it with a wrister, low, gloved. And that's the thing. You look, there's just not the same space on a netminder like this. Von Kaufman does not create the same shooting holes and shooting lanes that a goaltender at the U16 level normally creates with their height.
Yeah, and what that means is, you're going to have to get him to move. You're going to have to get him to come out of net, but you also can't just chalk it up to the size of the goaltender. He's had an excellent command of the crease. Of course. Really done a great job of holding and freezing that puck when necessary. But you're right, the Junior Eagles are going to have to really work hard to get some goals in the back of the net.
But that's the whole point. When you're the size of Von Kaufman, if you're disciplined and you put yourself in the right spots, you've seen Ben Bishop's made a near Hall of Fame career out of it. One of the top players in the NHL still, and he's made a career out of being large, in charge, and putting himself in the right place to succeed. And you're seeing that right now from Von Kaufman, not getting caught out of place. Waiting for that one. There's shot high over the glove. You look, man, he's down at a knee, and he's still covering up to the crossbar. And it makes it just so difficult. You start to overthink that aim, and you start to see these shots that go wide.
The biggest thing is you got to keep putting shots accurately on net.
There's going to be a chance to do it. Thrown in front, tangled up in the bodies. No one can find it. Puck still alive under the knee. Shot just off the side of the net. Joyce asking for it. He won't get it just yet. Tipped back along off the skate. He'll skate down to a point. Now he might think to give to him. Fakes the pass. Does not give it. DeLay will reel it around the boards. Pushes this one along. Back up to the blue line. Kicked around to Joyce. Joyce thought about it. Didn't have a shooting lane. He'll reel it back around the boards in deep. Off for a change there. Tipped in by Wilson. Wilson hands off to DeLay. DeLay now will kick it back up. On the ice is Fitzgerald. Back to DeLay. DeLay will hold down backhand side. Reel it around deep again. This is a good control right here. You got to start to tire some of those Rocket skates. Keep them out on the ice for a little while. As there's a good cross-ice look just tipped in time by Rubin. Spinning shot low. Gloved and stayed loose. Oh, Kaufman thought he had it. Now you're starting to see those low bouncing wristers on the big netminder. That's a good way to attack him.
And great job by number 44 as well, Michael Rubin, playing the role of the protector. Get a guy in front of the net. When that puck hits the ice for a second chance, stick down, clear it out.
3:15 to go, first half of the second period. We'll get a nice cut after that. We'll go get another cup of Joe, and then we'll be back with the second half of hockey. Remember, during the game, you can go to @the_Dan Show on social media and vote for the hashtag star of the game. The winner of today's star of the game will get an interview with Dan K at ice level at the end of this one on Hockey TV, as well as a star of the game hat as that one's turned over right in front of their net. Remember, hashtag star of the game, social media @the_Dan K Show. 2:44 to go. Fired up across ice. Callow on it. He gives a head, falling down to the ice, creating a chance, though. Shot high, shrugged aside. Good stop by Von Kaufman. Bresniak trying to get into the zone with it. Has it taken from him. Back loose for Callow. Callow spins and reels it off the boards. Down to play, it's Gibson. 2:22 to go. Second period, first half of it. On to Brill. Brill catches that onside. What a job by Brill there. Tries the centering pass, stolen away. It's going to be a one-on-one break. Holding wide, waiting. Shot low, kick saved by Von Kaufman. Flashing the quick pads low. Oh, man. That's tough. Goaltender the size of a mountain. You think you beat him low, and he's just too quick. What a job by Von Kaufman. Kicked ahead, poked along. Down to play, it's Veremyev. He's going to draw a penalty here. Hand goes up, 1:49 to go. 3-1 the score. Penalty coming. Two minutes on there. That's going to be a tough one to take. 1:49 on the clock here. Before we hit that halfway point, Lucas Jones heading down to ice level. Trying to get that on-ice interview before the end of the half here. 1:49 to go. 2 minutes on the clock. The Rockets up by 2 on the power play. Power play for the Jersey Rockets here. Tangled up in the skates, thinking about turning with it. Back into the corner boards. Hard hit there. Trying to get control of the puck of the Rockets. They will. Veremyev already with a goal in the period. One-timer shot. Doesn't get it on. Good save there. Thought he was going to put that one 5-hole. Couldn't get it through. Good pass there, good look. Wristed through, body save made. Rebound try, poked up over the net. Oh, a good opportunity there. Body in front of the net. Put your body in front of the net mouth there, trying to make something happen. That was the plan by Spitznagel. Couldn't get it home. Thinking about a pass east to west. Saucered it up. A little too much on it. Final minute of play coming up here in the first half of the second period. Back behind the net, holding, fighting, battling, Spitznagel on it. Has a man in Brown wide open the other way. He'll skate back out of that zone, though. Giving back to Spitznagel. Spitznagel thought about Brown there, won't pass it to him. He'll change places with him, try to pass, fanned on it. Back to Brown. Brown pressured. He has a man at the blue line asking for it. That's Orloff who won't get it. Brown changes places. Delayed penalty coming. They hand it off so they can get the 5-on-3. That's a nice disciplined play there. You know, they saw they weren't getting the advantage they wanted. The netminder was still working his way off the ice. They had a long change move there for Von Kaufman. So seeing there's 41 seconds left, they just passed the puck directly to the Eagles to get that whistle and take the 5-on-3 off the faceoff. They've been winning the faceoff game, controlling the puck with the physicality. Why not get yourself to a 5-on-3 now before the period ends? Get those tired skates out there trying to kill the penalty. Real smart play here. They're going to try to make that count now. If you're the Boston Junior Eagles, no face-off's been bigger than this one. Got to get that face-off win. Gets it tangled up in the skates, stolen away, almost had it. Ruben holds, gives off to the top of the circle. Back up to Ruben, down to Winnie to play it. Ruben thought about a pass left, thinks about a shot, now goes right with it. Back to the top of the circle, thinking about it at the corner. Has a man in front in Brown, but he's marked up. They'll go back to the corner one more time. Have to move that puck. You can't get complacent on the 5-on-3. Trying to get the one-timer on his Brown, fans on it. Back behind for Gleb Veremyev. Veremyev looking back up towards the blue line. Got to start moving that puck a little bit quicker here on the 5-on-3. That tic-tac-toe. There it is. That one finds Ruben for the shot. Split save and a beauty. Gloving it there and holding on tight was Kazmuz. 4.5 to go, and that's the puck moving you need in that 5-on-3. You got to get that quick cross-ice pass there. You got the passing lane. You want to spread the ice. You want to create the lane. You want to get the puck moving quick. That's what they got there and almost put it home. 5-on-3, one last chance off the face-off win. Shot by Ruben, saved with .3 left. And unless the fastest face-off taker in the world is going to take this one, that .3 is not going to mean anything. They will just drop the puck, run the clock, and go. Waiting for it, holding for it. Good conversation with .3 left. Drops the puck. That'll do it. Whistle blows. Buzzer sounds. After 1.5 periods of play, the score, New Jersey Rockets 3, Boston Junior Eagles 1. I'll tell you what, this game's nowhere near over, folks. This Junior Eagles team has the skill, if they can get out of this penalty kill, survive this odd man advantage here, and keep themselves in it. We'll see as we look for where Lucas is. I'm not sure where he went. He's down on the bench. I see him now. Lucas, take it away with Coach Ruben for the second time.
And down here once again. I feel like we're really getting to know you today.
Really special today that you guys are kind of following me around today, so I appreciate that.
I mean, we both drove 4 hours to come hang out. We could have just hung out 20 minutes from home, but I mean, here we are up at the Nessick. What are you seeing from this Junior Eagles team so far today?
Well, they've got a lot of skill on that team, and any mistake we make is transition. They have a chance to score. So the second we let down and don't, back check and work hard on pucks, it's going to be in our net. So we can't let up at all.
Now you're in a bit of a good situation right here. I saw you, kind of giving some strategy to the guys. When you come out of the locker room in a situation like this, does the locker room give you time to be able to work on something a little extra special to take advantage?
Yeah, I mean, you could always take advantage of the intermission. We get a little bit of rest. We can kind of reload. We can set up a play or two. Obviously, with 5-on-3, it's a big part of the game here. If we can get one in the net, 4-1, 1.5 a game to go, and obviously gives us a little bit of a cushion for not giving up a lead.
The last question for you. Coming to BJB, you've got, the number I heard was over 175 teams in the building, a whole bunch of scouts. You can't even count the number of people who are out here watching. What's it like to be included in an event like this, especially at the 16U level?
Well, it's obviously being in the New England area is great because of all the college coaches, and we get a little bit of variety of different teams. Obviously, the Eagles are a top team, and always excited to play them. We get a couple league games in, and anytime we can play in front of some college coaches, it's a huge advantage for all our players.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Back up to you, Dan.
Great work down there, Coach Ruben, Lucas Jones. With that, we're going to take a breather. Long day of hockey ahead of us still. This one halfway through. We'll be back. It's 3-1. Rockets lead. A 5-on-3 power play for the first 11 seconds of the second half of the second period. think that the ice would make you like feel better. It does not.
No.
It only makes everything.
Yes.
Welcome back, hockey fans. Dan K, Lucas Jones, the Dan K Show. About to get this second half of the second period underway. 8.5 minutes on the clock, 11 seconds left on a 5-on-3, 1:19 left on a second penalty. So it'll be a long time of power play hockey here for the New Jersey Rockets. Already ahead by 2, trying to add to that lead. We'll see if they can do it on this opportunity. Lucas, it's big to get the face-off win. You can see firing it all the way down out of his net, losing an edge there was the netminder Von Kaufman.
Yeah, big to get the face-off win, get some pressure going. You're going to have a little bit of an extended time here on special teams.
Now it's 5-on-4. A good job of the face-off win makes it 5-on-4. Killed off that 11-second 5-on-3. Rockets will restart behind the net, trying a little spinning pass in front with Spitznagel. That one's cleared up, out of play into the net. What a catch by Coach Rubin.
Sign him up.
Fair catch called for, can't hit him. Catches that one clean off the netting.
Yeah, great job by Coach, the multi-talented Coach Rubin. We interviewed him for the 15-year-old kids. I got down there, I said, hey, Coach, long time no see.
Coaching just about everybody.
We just interviewed you about 25 minutes ago, and he said he loved it. He was feeling the love from us, and even though we have to come 4 hours to watch the Rockets play, it's still a great chance to watch some of these younger kids play the game.
Wilson spins back, fires it into his own zone. This one's reeled around the boards. Out of his net to settle it down there is the netminder. Just a heads up here, Von Kaufman out in the game is Ryan Keyes. Ryan Keyes now between the pipes for the New Jersey Rockets. Ryan Keyes, number 35, 6'2" tall goalie. This one's a breakaway chance here off the steal shot. Low kick saved by Keyes. Rebound, try Stone. It doesn't matter who's between the pipes for the Rockets. These two goaltenders are stellar. Ryan Keyes has the keys to the stoppage right there.
Keyes doing a great job anticipating the rebound try as well. Not just the first save, as we say so many times. Now with that, we got
Von Kaufman made the catch on the side.
We got gold gloves aplenty on the Rockets side of things with Von Kaufman making a catch. 2 stops from
Keyes. Von Kaufman's out of the game. Give him the save. Count it. Coach Rubin making catches. These guys are doing great.
I mean, the save by Keyes, the first save was impressive, coming high out of the net to cut down the angle, but the presence of mind to know that is not the end of the play.
Brill tries to center this one on. We're back to 5-on-5, and here's where the Boston Jr.Eagles have to settle in. You're back to 5-on-5. You get a big penalty kill. You got to slow the game down, and you got to start to get the puck deep against this Rockets side. You can't get into a back-and-forth transitional battle with a team as skilled as the Rockets. Back to the corner, battling for it, fighting on it. Still battling, still fighting, still scraping and clawing for it. Bresniak with it behind. He'll spin, throw the brakes on, shovel it along. Pinching down after this one's going to be Aiden Lyons. Whistle blows, stoppage here, slashing call.
Yeah, the other important thing for the Junior Eagles is you can't get caught in the panic game. You can't hit the panic mode yet. You're down 2 goals. You've got about 23 minutes left. You're taking another penalty here, but there's still plenty of time. You just cannot give up more goals. So the defensive side has to be solid by maintaining offensive pressure and staying out of the penalty box.
And this is what happens, though. I mean, you heard the coaches of the Boston Junior Eagles talking about it. It's a talented, deep Rockets squad that's playing full season hockey. And this team is going to be disciplined. They're going to make the right plays. And they're going to lean on you at times. And this is where you it's a great, great test for these guys. Because what is this level of hockey all about?
It's about putting in the work and learning the game.
That's right. Here's a chance in front with the backhand shot. Key stopped it and can't find it. Still loose. The shot goes wide. The second chance couldn't be tapped home by Greatorex. Hand goes up. Delayed call coming. Now the whistle blows. And that one looks like it'll go against the Rockets to even this back up to 4-on-4 hockey.
And this might be the break that you're looking for if you're the Junior Eagles. This is an opportunity now. Once you get past this 4-on-4, 30 seconds, not a long time, but 30 seconds might be enough time to swing the momentum.
Hey, if you're the Junior Eagles, you're thinking, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Like the rapper says. What song? Who sings that one?
Oh, I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy.
I need to get better with my pop culture references.
That are not from like 1993.
That wasn't from 1993.
I was saying we're good at those. We're good at the references that nobody knows because we're too old.
Got it. Fired up towards center. Lawrence throws the brakes on. Spinning with it. What a move by Lawrence to get the zone entry. Leaves that one off. Trying to find his man. Hard hit. That's going to be a boarding call. That's going to be a big one. And that's going to be a big whistle here. 5:46 to go. Dangerous hit. Can't hit when you see those numbers. And that's going to send the Eagles right back onto the penalty kill. You get the chance to go 4-on-4, and now it's about discipline. Now it's about keeping yourself out of the box there. Boarding call goes against Fleming.
Yeah, and Fleming cannot be happy with that one. You know, sometimes those hits are halfway between intentional and you just get tripped up as you're heading towards the guy. He turns his back to you and you can't hit the edge, but either way, it's a dangerous hit.
He knew at the moment he did it. It's one of those ones where you're trying to hit him the right way, and he just kind of gets himself turned around, and you don't throw the brakes on quick enough. You're thinking the right idea, which is you want to be physical, you want to get the puck, and sometimes it's just about throwing on those brakes, and that's what comes with time. A beautiful east-to-west pass here. Given up to Gibson with the shot low. Save made. Steered aside and kicked out. Ryan Kazmuz continues in net for this Boston Junior Eagles side. 5.5 to go. Taking this one wide. 50 seconds to go on the 4-on-3 for the New Jersey Rockets. As that shot on the paddle stopped and covered by Kazmuz.
Great use of the paddle on that one to cut that cross ice pass right in front of the net away, to take that angle of attack away from the Rockets. That is a very prescient decision by the goaltender for the Junior Eagles.
Just for the folks at home, the young folks that are going to watch back this game playing, define prescient.
Heady, smart.
Define heady.
Intelligent play, understanding the game situation, and making the appropriate play.
That's an SAT word, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of these guys will be preparing for that. So remember, prescient. As in, I've got a prescient for you.
That is not correct. Absolutely incorrect. I would give you a 0 on that SAT question.
That is true. Gibson gives this one off. Slap shot goes wide. Stolen away. Good play there. Gibson trying to pinch down after it. It's tipped out towards center. Retreating with it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 4-on-4 hockey again. Veremyev already with a goal. He had the third goal in this game. Back wide to the corner. Throws the brakes on. Spinning back with it on the Veremyev. Holding and waiting. Just a bit outside with the pass there. Tripping call coming on Joyce here. And that's one that didn't. It's away from the play, away from the puck, and you kind of sometimes lose track of your stick there and just get it tangled up in the legs, and that's what happened with Joyce there.
Yeah, and Joyce knew. Joyce immediately knew that was going to be on him. He tried to, I don't know if he thought the referees were Raptors and their vision was based on movement, but he stayed very, very still. He knew that call was coming down the pipe, and that penalty box is getting a little crowded on the Junior Eagles side.
You got a friend in me, and you got a friend in the penalty box right now. 3 different skaters for the Boston Junior Eagles in that penalty box. All the way down. Goes Orloff to play it. Settling it down is Keys. 3, 2, and 1. That'll get another Rocket skater out now. 5-on-3 hockey here. Next 10 seconds. Asking for it's Orloff. He'll get it. Holding and waiting. Pushes to the top of the circle. Asking for it back. He won't get it there. It's given on in front. Looking for a connection. Won't get it. 5-on-4 hockey now. Eagles back out of the box. It's going to create a break for Greatorex. He'll go down to the corner with it. Will he take it on in front or will he just continue to kill some time there? Got to be careful of the stick. Almost a tripping call against Orloff there. Greatorex stays on his feet. 3:30 to go. Second half of the second period. Up across center, all the way into the zone. Good zone entry, timed up well. Gives wide, reeled around. Looking for the man in front. Orloff asked for it at the blue line, won't get it. Stolen away, kicked on, trying to force it in front. Odd angle shot, no, it turned into a pass. Beautiful look there, good idea. Bouncing puck gets past Rubin at center. Tipped back to Rubin. Rubin thinking about a pass across, won't make it. Instead, he'll make a little nifty move across center, get it into the zone, throw it on net. Keeping that one alive there was Kazmuz in net. 2:55 to go, good clearance. A nice, smart, heady play by Kazmuz to keep that one alive.
Absolutely. Great job recognizing the situation, getting that one out to a clear spot on the ice so his defender could clear the puck out of the zone.
Stolen away at the blue line, thrown back up to center, 2:40 to go. Thinking about coming out of his net to play it was Keys. He will not, he'll stay tight. Rubin on it, he'll throw the brakes on, loses the man there. Looking towards the bench for a change is Gorman. Throws a pass through his own zone. Out across the blue. Now blue to blue goes Balziani. He'll throw it in deep. Down to play, it's Lawrence. Lawrence races down after this one. Beats everyone to that puck. Great skating there by Lawrence. Thrown on in front. Bouncing puck. Looking for a deflection. Won't get it. Jamming that one from an odd angle. All the way up in the air. Never found it in front. Bouncing wide. Oh, that bounced up all the way in the air from behind the net. Netminder never found it. That one's thrown all the way down ice off the netminder and stays alive. No icing. Back to 5-on-5 hockey for the first time in 4 minutes. Staying wide at the top of the circle, holding and waiting, looking for Lyons. Won't give it to him, goes to the corner. Trying a centering pass, sticked away by Rubin again. All the way out goes Balziotti. Balzerati there, throws it in deep. Balzerati can't get to it. 1:40 to go, second period. Callow hands off. Across center they go, that's Lyons. Lyons drags it on with a shot, goes wide. Back out, stolen by Joyce. A nice shot there, goes wide as well. Good job by this Boston Junior Eagles team with a high pressure here. A good punch from them. Can they get one home? Cut this lead in half. All the way out to the blue. Quick movement over to Joyce. Joyce thinks about a shot, holds, waits, shot through, body stopped by Keys. Deflects that pass around. 1 minute to go in the second period. Final minute of play here in the second period. Hard hit, trying to separate man from puck. That's Harrison Giuliano, who tried to get there for the Eagles, could not. Gives this one off, slap shot, kick, save, and a beauty out of play there. Flashing the lower pads on that one was Casmus.
Couple of good offensive tries. This one by the Rockets, obviously a great shot from the blue line. Back on the Junior Eagles side of things, I love the positioning of Joyce. Joyce sitting up here on the near side blue line. He was on that particular offensive series, just kind of hanging out. And as soon as he saw that puck come back up to the post, back up to the blue line, immediately skated towards the wall to give himself an angle, give himself some space, and then once he received the puck, crashed towards the net. That is absolute textbook offensive control.
Back behind the net it goes. Winning the race to this one was Rubin. Trying to force it on in front, cannot. Good play by Rubin to get back into that one. Greater X on it now. He'll push this one ahead for Delay. Delay with no delay. He'll try to jump this one and move it in. He'll have to get back on side. What a job there. A little extra effort from Delay to stay on. Gets it there. Holding. Waiting. Shot is sticked away. Wrap around. Try. No. Another shot went home, but they wave it off. You're allowed to count that one if it's in the continuation, but they say the net was off too soon and wave it off. That's a tough whistle to blow right there.
That is difficult to stomach if you are a fan of the Junior Eagles. Those plays are the ones that sometimes end up being the breaking point. And I think all three coaches are wondering for an explanation.
You are certainly allowed to keep that play going if it's in the continuation there, and the puck would have went home.
That puck was in the middle of the net, and that net was not that far off the moorings. It's tough. I mean, it's tough from up here.
It had just moved before that puck made its way out, and they fired it home. That's always tough. It's touch and go. And you see it a lot when you play a lot of hockey in a short amount of time. The net tends to come off a lot easier than you would see it in the NHL, right? It's not going to just pop off when you're out there on an NHL rink playing one game every couple days. This, you're playing game after game after game all day long, so that net tends to pop off. It's also for player safety that it does that as well. So you tend to allow the continuation for the puck to go in. And in that case, the whistle blows, and that's going to be a tough one to stomach. Elias on it, 11 seconds to go. East to west, couldn't connect. Back out to the blue, Rubin on it. Rubin over to Elias. Elias with a shot, blocked on the way through. Getting in front of it was Balzerati. Caution to the wind. Skate in front of it, gets the block shot. Whistle blows.
And now what do you say when you come back to the bench? How do you have that conversation with your team as a coach? You know, these intermissions, they're for a little bit of strategy down here, right? But you want to be able to refocus your team. I don't even know what you tell these guys right now. You put that goal in fair and square, and that, you know, the net comes off the mooring, like you said, Dan. It's for player safety, number one. And that's just a judgment call down on the ice. But they're going to have to find a way to mentally move past that. Because there's one thing I know you and I were taught growing up as baseball players was you can never blame the referee, you can never blame the umpire. You got to be the one that ends up winning or losing that game. And I have a feeling that that's what these coaches are telling their players right now. You got to stay strong, you got to keep your heads in the game, 2 goals, 17 minutes. It has been done before. It will be done again. We are absolutely not out of this game yet. I think that's the message you got to send.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly. And if you're the Boston Junior Eagles, you got 17 minutes to get yourself into this game and go get yourself a W. That's all it's about. That's all it is. You make it happen.
And they've had some great opportunities as well. I've been seeing a lot of these really, really commanding zone presences, zone entries, making sure that they're keeping the puck moving behind the net. That's been a key. I think they may have cracked the code on these New Jersey Rockets goaltenders by getting them to move post to post, left to right, leave that home, leave that safe space where they're parked right in the middle of the net, and greasy goals. Because it doesn't matter how it goes in, it just matters that that puck goes in the back of the net and you get that goal put up on the board.
Yes, sir. 17 minutes on the clock, third and final period of play, 3-1 Rockets lead. Junior Eagles trying to fight their way back into it. Face-off will be at center. Lawrence, Balzarati, and Bush out right now as the forwards for the Rockets. Wilson, along with Schoder for the Eagles. Schoder there, gives it along. Callow on it. Callow throws the brakes. Good pass, good look. Trying to wrist that one high, could not get enough on it. Wilson gets it now. He'll dump it in deep. Down the plate, there's Callow, looking for a man to flash in front. That's where they've been a little bit late. They've had those chances. They haven't had the guy flash through the zone there and flash through the lane looking for the puck. Callow gets it at the corner again. There it is, has the chance. Going to look back up towards the blue line. He'll spin and dump it to the corner. Held there, hard hit. Back along. Gets it back. It's Wilson. Wilson spins up looking towards the blue line. Fighting for it is Lawrence. Chips that one high off the chest there. Back down into the corner. Good start for the Boston Junior Eagles. Up to the blue line. Elias moves it quickly to Rubin with a shot. Goes wide. Back up top for Elias. He can't reel it in. This could create a break. There's a trip coming. Whistle not going to blow yet. Now it does. Lawrence's speed and skill and ability to pressure the puck does it again. This guy's having an incredible game out there. Number 6 for the Rockets. And yet again, he comes out, he blocks a puck, he tries to break loose, and you saw he was about to be gone, so you just have to, at that point, take the penalty and live to play another day.
Yeah, that's
great play.
That's a good penalty in my book. I mean, he's got you beat. 110%. That's one of the fastest skaters out there, and he's already passed you. You haven't even turned around yet. So to take that trip in that situation keeps your team in the game.
He's played a real good high-pressure game. He's kept the pressure on. He's kept the tempo high. When the puck's around him, he's out there. He takes it to the game. He doesn't wait for the game to come to him. Brown tries to get across there. Really, really good play there. Again, the Rockets just showing that discipline as a team, that the intelligence as a team. They're really, it's just working right now. It's cogs in a wheel right now. Everything's working. Everything's clicking.
Absolutely. They look like a well-oiled machine out there on the ice.
Face off here, far side of your screen. That's won by the Rockets, circulated, and there they go. Minute 46 left to go on the power play. Jersey Rockets power play here. Giving off, trying to go east to west, had the man wide open, the net wide open, and it's blocked on the way through. Big defensive play there. Holding and waiting, good pass through the zone. Over to the circle, thrown in front, deflection, score! It's a power play goal! And it's Gregory Spitznagel who just plops it in the back of the net.
And that was an excellent, excellent play. You talk about being a well-oiled machine. That's the evidence right there. You get guys circulating in front of the net looking for that shot. That shot from the blue line is not meant to go in. That shot from the blue line is supposed to be low and hard, looking for a deflection in front to be able to change the course and get around the goaltender. Another excellent job by the Rockets and another goal in the back of the net.
Lucas, I have no clue who we're going to pick as this star of the game. At some point, I'm going to have to send you down to ice level to find out who scored the first Rockets goal, because that's going to factor in. Because we still don't know that information. I had sent you down there before to find it out.
Come on now, Dan. And on that note,
don't go. No, don't go. Don't leave me up here.
I'll be quick.
Quick is a something. I don't know what's quick. Ooh, okay. Lyons gets it, spins with a pass. Greatorex trying to get down into the zone. He'll hold and wait. Nifty little move is sticked away from him. Stick lift out towards center it goes. Brown on it. Brown stays wide, leaves off here for Veremyev. Veremyev tries to get to it. Thrown across ice looking for Rubin, won't get him. Rubin asking for it. He sees he's got the space and time to grab that puck. A power play goal from Gregory Spitznagel. Right now, a huge, huge tacked on third goal. Elias retreats with it, throws back up the center. Had Meager sprinting out there, couldn't get him. Tangled up there with the stick. Now gets loose, giving on a Hannon with the shot high over the head. Around behind one more time, hands this one off. Good little trade off there. Back to the corner, stolen away. Eagles out in the break, fired out, trying to jump in and steal that one was Hannon. Nice play there. Again, high pressure from the Rockets. They have made it so difficult in the zone. This time it's Hannon who makes a huge skill, huge speed play, coming in, skating fast. This Rockets team, top to bottom, is fast. Rubin down with this one. He kicks up towards center. Spinning pass on that. Thrown on net, keeping it alive is Kazmus. Around behind his own net, looking for a way out, looking for the outlet. He'll fire up, can't connect. The hand's going to go up, whistle's going to blow. That's an icing called with 13:27 left in regulation. Getting late early here in the New England Sports Center's rink 2. Remind you one more time to watch along with the Dan K Show all season long as we talk USPHL, EHF Selects, NCDC, NCAA, and ACHA hockey, as well as NHL hockey at times. Travel the country, bringing you all the best hockey in the country. The Dan K Show at _Dan K Show on social media. Follow along with us all season long. Fired across, good east to west pass there, couldn't connect to put it home. Back around, thrown in front, tangled up at the blue line, wristed high and blocked. Spinning shot again, still loose in front with a wide open net. Jams it home, no! Just bouncing wide, how'd it not go? This Junior Eagles team could easily have this knotted up. The puck luck has just not gone in their direction. Gibson on it, he'll have to reel behind his own net. This Boston Junior Eagles team is not going to go quietly into that good night. They're going to keep battling. They're going to keep fighting. They've got that skill. Schoderker there, gives it back into the zone, waits for it at center. Now looks to the bench for a change. Rubin hands on. Little backhand pass there to Delay. Delay's going to stay wide with it. Tries to skate it on in front by himself, could not. A good idea there with the change happening for the Eagles. He took it right in front of the net. When in doubt, skate to the front of the net. Lions with it, thought about a shot, now takes it, deflected, kick saved by Keys. Oh, what a stop there by the new netminder. Around the back, thinks about throwing it in front, will not. Giving back up to the Lions. Lions goes wide with it, trying to take a shot. That's going to be a one-on-none possibility. Now it's a two-on-one. Spitznagel wide, thinking about it, gets the cross-ice pass, it's tipped away. That was Spitznagel and Veremyev, who both were broken out on that one, looking for the opportunity. Whistle blows there, 11:43 to go. Third period, 4-1 your score. Going to be a slashing call. 5 gray, they say. Gregory Spitznagel, the one who takes that slashing call. He'll head to the box, and if you're going to come back from a 3-goal deficit, now's the time. Only way to do it is 1 goal at a time. You're going to see the coaching staff of the Junior Eagles reiterating that to their players. You can't score 3 all at once. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some effort. Got to get that first face-off win. You got to get the control of the puck, and you got to go from there. Get the puck deep. Get the zone manned up. Move the puck, circulate, get it in the back of the net. That's what you're going to look for here. 2 minutes on the clock, a good opportunity on this one. Oh, and this is going to be a 5-minute major going up on the board now. Seeing a 2 and a 5 up on the board. Guessing that's just going to turn into 1-5 because Spitznagel's the only one who's headed to the box. No, they're going to send off Veremyev now. Gleb Veremyev is out of this one. He's done for the day. They're going to send him off with 11:43 to go. And that is certainly not what you wanted to do if you were the Rockets. Certainly not the attack here. You're now going to have a 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. You're then going to have to kill off 3 more minutes of major penalty. If you're the Boston Junior Eagles, you got to get right to it. Face-off won by Boston, down by 3. On it now. Again, Gleb Veremyev, the third goal scorer in this one, out of this one. He's kicked out of the game, sent off after a hard hit. Joyce on it. Joyce cross ice, top of the circle. Gives that one on, looking for his man. He will not find him. Back up to Joyce. He reels it around hard there, just past Delay. Delay gets it back, looking back up towards Joyce. He'll get him. Trying to create that space. You have to move the puck quickly. Have to move your skates, move your body. Thrown across, looking for the connection, won't find it. Looking back up towards Joyce. He'll hold and now shovel it along. Trying to keep that puck movement going here. Joyce will trade places. Goes to the top of the circle. Trying to find their way in. Trying to find that passing lane. Holding wide, waiting, skating it on. Throws in front. One-timer shot, score! It's a power play goal! And the Eagles make it a 2-goal differential. A beautiful pass in front. And it's Brendan Gorman who goes top shelf, homie, with the score. A huge goal, an important goal right there as Gorman goes top shelf. Now you see the official going over. Somebody's got to be in the box to serve the penalty. My broadcast partner, who's getting the goal scorers, is in the box right now, but he does not count. He cannot serve the penalty for the Rockets. Someone has to serve that 5-minute major. So jumping over the boards and serving it there. They've got someone in it now. Eagles with it. 4 minutes left on the major penalty taken by Gleb Veremyev. 4-2 the score. Fitzgerald across center. Good zone entry. Trying to get control of that puck. Around the boards it goes for Gorman. He just scored one, trying to do it again. On a Delay. Delay fights it over to Gorman. Gorman pinches down, gets it back to the blue line. Moving this puck a little quicker now. Loving the puck movement of this Junior Eagles team in the last minute and a half on the power play. Looking very good. Fitzgerald now. Fitzgerald gives it across. Joyce on it. Joyce fires across again. Back behind. Waiting for it. Joyce flips it up off the glass. Down behind to the corner. Thinking about low to high. Waiting, wondering, wishing. Gives back up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald throws it through bodies. Looking back to Delay. Delay on it again. Delay to Joyce. Joyce gives it back to Delay. Delay looking behind the net. Will he give it there? He will. Has a man in front. Spins on the shot. High, shrugged aside by Keys. Oh, a good look from Delay there. A good idea. They open up the shooting lane by faking the pass. Joyce takes a shot, diving block. He's then taken down looking for the trip. They won't get it. And it's going to create a 2-on-none in front. Goes forehand, side shot. Score, but it's waved off. The net came off the moorings. They wave off the goal, and it doesn't count. Very confusing play there. Looked like it could have been a trip leaving the zone. Turned into a breakaway, then a wave off on the score as the net jumped off the moorings. Lucas setting up shop down at ice level. I think he's just more comfortable in the penalty box now. He's just going to live down there. He's got a new home. There are heaters under there, so I can understand it. 9:28 to go, 4-2 the score. Junior Eagles get the face-off win. They'll have to reset behind their own net. You want to get one more here. You can get one more. You get it to a one-goal game. It's anybody's game at the end of it. 9:16 to go. This one bounces up in the air high. Trying to tip it along, he will. Gets tangled up in the skates of the referee. Reeled it around the back of the net of Kuzmin. Kazmuz lets it go. Balzarati with the high pressure. That Rockets high pressure has kind of gone away here with the long penalty kill. And that's what's allowing the Boston Junior Eagles to get that zone presence, keep the game flowing, and find those open shots. Elias on it. He gives to Wilson. Wilson, beautiful pass there. Nice little spinorama shot. Spun himself on in front, trying to push around the body. Couldn't create the shooting lane to get it on net. Back to Elias. Elias hands back off to Wilson. Wilson behind. Nice little tic-tac-toe. Shot blocked. Oh, good passing there. Tape to tape, stick to stick. Jams it back up to Elias. Elias there. He'll hand off to Wilson. Wilson across ice. Trying that one. Fanning on it is Rubin. Back around behind. Spins it over to the corner. Holding and waiting with it. Elias asks for it. He'll get it. Thinking about the shot, he'll pass it off to Wilson. Wilson trying to shot, blocked away by Orloff. Behind the net it goes again. All the way back out. You're seeing this Eagles team starting to get comfortable on the power play. Get a little too comfortable, get a little too complacent. You can see those breakaways start to happen. Down to the ice they go. Fighting for it, scraping for it. Pushing it along, looking for the circle. Holding there, giving off. That's Eliash on it again. Given to him by Callow. Eliash to Rubin. Rubin hands this one off wide. Getting it back. Shot in front. Tapped. Hold. Score. It's a power play goal. And it's William Eliash, the 5'11 defenseman who jumps himself in front. Taps it home. Makes it 4-3 now. And we got ourselves a hockey game.
Pardon us, folks, as we update ourselves here on some of these goals that have been happening.
Who's that?
Number 28.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I got
Vermiev had two.
Vermiev 2 and an
Vermiev
assist.
had 2 and an assist, but ejected from the game.
Yes, that is true.
Tough to do a post-game interview with him.
Spitznagel was, I think, booked for a slashing from what I've heard, and then Vermiev was 5-minute game misconduct for using the butt end of the stick, I believe was what I heard from down near the scorer's table.
There's a big clearance from the Rockets. What you got to do, you got to settle down if you're the New Jersey Rockets, still ahead, still in the lead. You've controlled the game to this point. This Boston Junior Eagles team, though, this extra time with the extra man has paid dividends. Thrown back ahead, stolen away. Gleb Veremyev, a 2-goal, 1-assist game, but sent off the ice. You lose who's been your top scorer, top point getter in the game if you're the New Jersey Rockets. Almost turning that one over in front of his own net is Rubin. 5 seconds to go. Stolen away. Give it on to Brown. Brown's got some shooting lane. No. Now he'll take the wrister save made by Kazmuz.
And it just goes to show you how dangerous that major penalty really is, right? Because it's not a penalty that is removed by scoring a goal. And it's not just 5 minutes. It's the worst of both worlds. It's 5 minutes to kill off, and that entire 5 minutes has to get played out.
Yeah, exactly right. Brown on it. He'll try to win it back. Taking it away there. Shot taken by Spitznagel. Hits a skate. Back around they go. Chopping at it. Stolen away by Brown again. Brown been involved in a lot of turnovers being forced now in this period. 6:28 to go. 4-3 the score. I'll tell you what. Every game we've done has been close. We've had an overtime thriller that ended in a shootout win for the Jersey Hitmen. We had a tie game between the Cape Cod Whalers and Rockets, and now we got another one coming up here. Delayed call coming against the Eagles, and that is a bad penalty to take. They're trying to be physical on the zone entry, and now the Jersey Rockets have a chance to answer right back with a power play goal of their own.
Both of these teams very frustrated by the penalties that are being taken right now. Both of these teams really have been trying to get momentum going. The Junior Eagles finally have the momentum going. Now they're docked with a penalty. The Rockets had this game in command and control until they then had to settle not just a 5-minute major, but also a 2-minute minor, and gave up 2 goals in the process. So both teams really struggling right now for any kind of lifeline to swing the momentum in their direction.
Landon Greatorex is the one who lands himself in the box here, taking the penalty. And with that, with 6:07 remaining in a 4-3 lead, the New Jersey Rockets are on the power play. Power play here, fired out towards center all the way down the ice. Out of his net to settle it is Keys. Keys will reel it around the boards. Down to play it there. Trying to find his way out. He'll backhand it along. Leaves this one off behind to the corner. This nice little nifty play off the boards to hold on to this puck. Given there. 1:38 to go on the power play. Trying to just get things started behind their own net there. A little miscommunication, but now started up to Brown. Brown has spent a lot of time on the ice in this third period. Still continuing to keep the pressure on. This guy's got a never-ending speedster right there. He just keeps going, man. The ticker just keeps going for this young man. Around the boards, trying to fight for it is Rubin. He'll win it. Rubin gets it there. That, of course, Michael Rubin, the defenseman of the New Jersey Rockets, taking on Tyler Rubin, the defenseman of the Boston Junior Eagles. Brill takes it there, trying to go wide. Stolen away and fired back out. Good clearance. Halfway through the penalty kill. 5 minutes remain in this game. 5 minutes left in regulation. Rubin trying to force a turnover there. Going high on the ice. throwing on the brakes, looking for a way out. We remind you, a tie is a tie at the end of regulation. So if the Eagles can tie it, it would end that way. That one shot by Lawrence goes wide, trying to get himself spun in there, holding against the corner. Stolen by Wilson. Lawrence still pressuring him, still fighting for it. What a play to get that turnover forced. Thrown in front now, wristed on the body, stopped by Kazmuz. Another shot stopped. What a job by Lawrence to force the turnover. An incredible play there. Never gave up on that one, Lucas, at any point.
Absolutely. Helped out a little bit there by number 67, Evan Brown. You know, the assist from the teammate. Defense is still a team effort, Dan. Defense, you still have to work together and work as one unit.
Gives this one off, holding wide, kicks it back behind, throwing it, trying to center, could not. 4 minutes to go. 4-3 the score. 5-on-5 hockey, back to even strength. Bouncing puck, stolen away, times up the zone entry well. Kicked over to Callow. Callow reels it around into the corner. When will they pull that netminder? We saw a game-tying goal with 41 seconds in our last broadcast with the netminder pulled. Will we see a repeat of that, or will the Rockets hold on? Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a barn burner here in New England Sports Center. Holding wide to Bush. Bush gives it back off looking for Brill. Brill tries to tap it through the legs, has it stolen from him. This one's given back on. Diving pass, one more turnover forced by Lions. Lions out on a break going wide. That one's on time. Shot save made by the pad. The rebound try fanned upon. Had him loose, had the rebound try teed up, couldn't get it. Hard hit after the play there. Whistle blows, 3:12 to go. Offsides the call.
And that was as good a chance as the Eagles are going to get in this game. You had a three-man rush. You had a shot that went off the pads, that low hard shot that you start to see. As the game gets later and later, you start to see that low hard shot get used a lot more. That's a shot that's intended to get that second chance effort. Man on the left side of that attack just couldn't quite settle that one down.
Face off one here to Delay. Delay hands off in his own zone. They'll reset, they'll recharge. Plinko pass towards center. Hannon gets to it, pokes it ahead. Back behind the net they go. Rubin on this one. Delay spins it around the boards, looking for Gorman. Gorman's bodied by Rubin. Out come the Eagles, flying ahead. Timing up the zone entry correctly, no offsides, but it's stolen away by Rubin. Backhanded to Hannon. Hannon has Brill up front, won't give to him. Go right back to the corner. Rockets now trying to see this one out. Trying to see that time click off. The clock is their friend. Rubin with a shot, doesn't get it to go. Smart shot from there, had the lane. Worst case scenario, puck goes deep. Gives it back to Brill. One-timer shot, save made. Brill had it teed up with the open net, couldn't put it on. Out comes Greatorex. Greatorex across the blue line. He'll hold it wide there. Thought about throwing it in front, he'll just take it deep. Holding it in the zone, not for long, sticked away and stolen. Huge steal there. This Junior Eagles team, 5-on-5, is going to have to figure out a way to control that puck deep, 200 feet away from their own net to get that goalie out now. That's going to be what you start looking at. Right now, no one from the bench looking at that netminder. They're going to stay 5-on-5 for now. Spinning back up. Goalie still not looking towards the bench. Coach is not looking at him either. Back to the corner. Trying to change places. Trying to find that east to west pass they do off the boards. Joyce thought about the shot, getting it changed. Thrown there. Still the netminder in. Still 5-on-5. Minute 40 to go. Out on the break go the Rockets. Stolen away. Can they trade places here? Out they go. Firing it in. Looking for the too many men on the ice call. Won't get it. Covered up. That's a big, big coverage right there because you're going to get the offensive zone face-off of the Junior Eagles, and you can get that netminder out. They're pulling them right now.
Yeah, this is a good move, and a great line change, too. That's a tough line change to pull off when you've got one guy coming on, one guy going off. How many times do we see that result in a too many men on the ice penalty? Instead, they're able to make the switch, get the puck in deep, and now get a face-off and pull the goaltender.
This is going to be huge. This is going to be big here. If you're the Rockets, you got to get that D-zone face-off, get it out of the zone quickly, try to put one in the back of the net, plant it home. You're the Boston Junior Eagles. Face-off win's huge. You got to control the puck, circulate, move, and you got to open up those passing lanes. It's going to be tight down the end. Cleared out here. This one's on an edge. Will it go? No, just wide. Oh, that looked like a putt from me on a Sunday morning. Way too fast and nowhere near it.
Yeah, exactly right.
But I still look at it like I'm Tiger Woods with the fist pump ready to go.
And
like
you
I'm
walk
walking.
up to it.
Oh, I walk it in, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't go in. I push it about 20 feet past.
Well, the good news with that is you're already halfway walking to the next putt you're going to have to make, which is somehow longer than the first
Oh,
one.
I'm always just saving my steps.
Yeah.
That's it. Shortaker there on the face-off. 1:26 to go. Big face-off win for the Eagles. They'll set it up now to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald across ice there, trying to open up the shooting lane. Could not. It's blocked. Big block shot. Thrown behind. Trying to go low to high. Back up to Fitzgerald. Nowhere to shoot there. Would have been blocked and away. Trying to open it up. Fakes the shot. Makes the pass. Too much on it for Gorman to get it. Gorman back to the corner. Minute 5 to go. 4-3 Rockets lead. Netminder pulled. Empty net on the other end. Shot is blocked by Rubin. Reeled around by Joyce. Back behind again. Low to high. Back up top for Joyce. Joyce over to his man Gorman. Gorman with the shot high over the shoulder and it'll clear itself. Lucas, I have no clue what the star of the game is. It's got to be, I feel like it's got to be Veremyev if it ends like this. But he's off the ice.
I got it, Dan.
What does that mean?
I think I got who it's going to be.
I don't know what that means. 32 seconds to go. Have to get back on sides. They do not. Offsides the call with 29.8 to go. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking since our clear statistical star of the game is no longer on the ice.
Yes.
We go with a guy who I have watched hustle up and down the ice all game. I think we go with Mr. William Lawrence, number 6.
I like that call. I like that call.
Hustle skater, long shifts, out there making a difference on the ice.
I like
He's been
that
the guy
call.
today.
He really has.
Yeah.
He's talk about the blue collar work you put on the ice right there, and that's been the guy right now who's created turnovers, created opportunities for teammates, and has played both sides of the ice. I like the call.
Yeah.
Lions back to play it. He's back at the blue line. He'll fire up towards center. It's tapped in. Just wide of the net mouth there. Tipped along by Callow to Lawrence. Lawrence goes down to the ice, sprawling with it, trying to hold it there. All they got to do is see it out. 12 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. Wristed and blocked. Can't clear it. 7 seconds left. That one finds the top of the circle, looking for a pass east to west. It's Lions who can't reel it in, and that'll do it. The final score, New Jersey Rockets 4, Boston Jr.Eagles 3. Let me head down to ice level now for our interview with William Lawrence, our star of the game.
And don't forget that hat, Dan. That hat is the most crucial part. Without that hat, we have no legitimacy as star of the game providers. And now Dan Kay will do his graceful run down to ice level to go give the star of the game hat to our star number 6, William Lawrence. We watched number 6, William Lawrence, skate up and down this ice with seeming reckless abandon, folks. He did such a great job today playing both sides of the ice. Really a great two-way player. He had it all under control today. But the New Jersey Rockets were far from in control of this game, especially late. While they may have put the steamroller into action on the first couple of minutes there, that 5-minute major really could have almost been the deciding factor. Really goes to show you how important those 5-minute majors can be, how effectively they can change the course of a game. Those penalties were certainly the story of today. A lot of great individual effort, a lot of speed, a lot of skill, a lot of great job by a lot of these squads. This U16 division full of a ton of talent every single year. And now we go down to Dan Kay at ice level.
Lucas, thanks for throwing to me, man. This is a great game. Gleb Veremyev, 2 goals and an assist in this one. He gets tossed out of this one. You were battling this game, man. I was talking about the high pressure you were putting on, turnovers forced. You guys really took it to these guys today. Where'd the success come from?
Just all from the D and forwards, just keeping it down low, moving the puck around them. Definitely the D zone worked today, and our penalty came up clutch this game.
This is a tough Boston Jr.Eagles team. They started battling back late after the couple penalties you guys took. How'd you kind of keep it going on the bench? What was the talk from the guys down there? Everyone
just stayed positive. Noel was just telling us to keep on working, just get the puck deep every time we got the puck. So I think we just have a great team, great core guys, so it helps us just on those.
I'll tell you what, when a guy's winded in a post-game interview, you know he gave it his all out there, man. I tell you what, man, blue-collar hockey out there, big-time battling out there. What's the goal for the boys this year? What's the goal for the Rockets?
Definitely make it to natties, win districts. We have the Avalanche, so that's hard, so just work the season through. It's good.
It's going to be a fun season. William Lawrence, our star of the game. Dan Kay Show. Lucas, close it out.
Thanks, Dan. That was Dan Kay at ice level with our star, William Lawrence. My name was Lucas Jones. Together we make up both halves of the Dan Kay Show. You can follow the Dan Kay Show on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at @Dan Kay Show. You can reach out to us by going to the dankayshow.com/contact. You can go to dankayshow/events, and you can see where we're going to be. If you Google the Dan Kay Show, odds are we'll pop up. And if you are a U15 Rockets parent and you watch us just do the U16 game, we hope you enjoyed us. Stay tuned to social media for where we will be next.